It's difficult to get financial advice nowadays, and therefore it was really important to us as a society to try and help those people with lesser amounts of money. To do that, we had to be really efficient. To be efficient, we had to have a really good system that supported that.
A system that provides us with consistency, reliability, but also get to a point quicker where we're able to establish what the right outcome is for a customer.
What we wanted answering was whether we could get efficient and engaging enough with customers to fill that advice gap.
What's different about Skipton to a lot of organisations is all about delivering a good service to the client. It's very difficult in this marketplace to buy a single system that can run your business end to end. You've got the whole front office engagement piece, the advice journey, but you've also got the remuneration of advisors, collection of monies from clients, the servicing piece, the compliance piece. So all of those need to be delivered to an organisation like Skipton, and that's absolutely what we had.
The kind of digital side of things allowed the customers to do more themselves and drive those sort of efficiencies, but also allow us to still have those really engaging conversations.
So what we're introducing to the Skipton client is a way to self-serve and educate themselves, gather some data, understand what their goals might be, understand what their problems might be, and understand the need for advice, and then to call out to the right service.
The customer portal has been a godsend. Being able to have my customer fill in the information of most of that fact find before I can even speak to them makes my life a lot easier.
When we looked at what our competitors and things like that, many of them don't do it because it's complicated and it's complex. But what's fair for the customer and what's right for the customer is that you look at what they've got and you provide them with the best advice.
So we're looking at things like costs, we're looking at things like beneficial and detrimental terms, we're looking at individual funds within there. So what the replacement business tool does is brings together all this information into a single view. We present it very simply, but there's a lot going on. So cost and charges calculator really grew out of some changes in regulation, MiFID II. What the regulation really required us to do was to lay out transparently for a customer what they were paying to a fund, what they were paying for a product, a platform, what they're paying for the advice, and also to illustrate the impact of those costs over a period of time. So within Focus for the advice that we provide, that now automatically generates these projection tables, these cost comparisons in a nice simple format for the customer and specific to their individual advice.
The efficiencies that we are going to gain through the system is going to allow us to drive costs down for the customer.
The integration of all of these tools in a single place is really the key.
Both companies had the same ideas about really what we wanted to do from an advice perspective.
Focus, the project team itself, they've been absolutely fantastic.
That sort of partnership approach was really important, I think.
It has felt like a team, really has felt like a team. And that's the first time I've felt that working with a third party.
We got extensively involved in almost in the pre-project activity.
We developed a Delta register, which was, we identified the gaps that were missing from what Focus currently delivers to what Skipton needed to be able to provide advice.
Which gave us a really good and broad view across those business processes and what we would need to do, what we would need to change in our product in order to deliver something to Skipton that would really bring those efficiencies that they're looking for.
We are looking at providing technology solutions which the modern advisory business require, and Skipton, that is their vision.
Where we go next is to introduce more and more digital capability, and also to build out what we call our automated paraplanning capability.
The end game, which we hopefully will get to in the next few months, will be an efficient and great customer-centric way of transacting quite difficult business and helping people with quite complex needs.
The ability to see more customers, change their lives, that's kind of what's exciting about this.